What up, what up? Welcome back to your wrestling report. And truthfully, I should have been doing this Dynamite review like when Wednesday night happened, but it has been so mediocre to start off the year. Probably the best thing about the night was that triple threat match with Tony Storm, Willow Nightingale, and Chris Statlander. That was a pretty good match, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of good momentum, and I think in general, women's wrestling has just increased in pretty much in talent and actual fluidity. That was like my biggest thing about women's wrestling, even during the revolution. It just seemed like there was actual zero fluidity. It just seemed like they were still kind of trying to be as good in the motions, but it still wasn't there, you know? Like, there, obviously you could see that the strides were made. But anyways, besides that, probably the worst part of the night was that Death Rider segment with Rated Cope, Mr. Rated R Super Cope, Adam Cope, Mr. Cope. Literally, like, dude, what is that name, bro? What is Cope? It's literally like the Gen Alpha, Gen Z term, cope. Like, he's literally coping. It's really sad. I feel really bad for Edge, bro, because he's going out really sad. And there was literally a segment in that promo. I'll just put it here. I'm not even going to say anything. I'll just leave it right here.
The sin that you can't repent in my world is you tried to go after FTR. Now, I don't know if you know this, but we're very close friends, so massive mistake.
Okay, literally crickets. There was a segment, or a part in that segment, that was just full of crickets. It was so sad. And then he said, "But you don't mess with my boys, Rated FTR." I'm like, bro, those guys are fucking... They have no... I'm so sorry. Everyone there is an amazing wrestler. But they have no charisma, dude. And speaking of no charisma, let's segue to Ricochet, who was in the Casino Gauntlet. And, you know, if you're a heel... I forgot this one wrestler that was in the WWE, and when he turned heel, he stopped doing high-flying moves. I forgot who it was. I mean, I wish I could remember. But when Ricochet came in, and he was getting booed in the Casino Gauntlet, it's good. You're getting heat now, right? You're getting heat. I forgot who he was teaming with. It was, he was teaming with, I think it was Wheeler Yuta, to go against Daniel Garcia, right? In the Casino Gauntlet. Why are you still doing high-flying moves, bro? The whole psychology, the whole in-ring psychology of you is when you're a heel, you don't do the flippy moves. You don't flip around and make the crowd go, ooh. You know, that's like the in-ring psychology that you're supposed to learn in WWE. Clearly, he didn't take that with him, so that sucks. But that's my biggest gripe. On top of that, he needs to join a team and get somebody to speak for him, because unless he's taking acting lessons and getting better, he's already shown in the WWE that he cannot cut a promo. So bringing him to AEW, turning him heel, but him still not having the ability to cut a promo is gonna be the death of him. So hopefully that gets figured out. As for my favorite team, or my favorite part of AEW, Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Syndicate, aka the Hurt Business, I really hope that they just slaughter Private Party and just take the tag team titles and then just gather all the gold. Just give all of them the gold. Give MVP something. Give MVP, maybe he beat up Mercedes Moné. Just take the championship, the TBS championship, just for the hell of it, you know? That would be kind of funny. But they won't, because Mercedes Moné is, you know, she's the boss, the CEO. But anyways, besides that, Will Ospreay, not really I'm more of a casual. I don't really keep up with the Will Ospreay moments, but he had a great match to start off the show against Buddy Matthews, and then I guess they're trying to turn Buddy Matthews face. So by the end of it, Will Ospreay shook his hand and said, "Hey, let's go ahead and, you know, if you need some help, I'm there. You don't need a team. I can be your team." Okay, that's cool. It was an amazing match, but once again, Will Ospreay sounds like he's gargling marbles every time he talks. That's just my opinion, though. And then the end of the night when he came out to save the Kenny Omega with the final boss Japanese music. The promo was pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I like that promo with Kenny Omega. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. But I did like when he beat up Don Callis because, you know, Don Callis just has a punchable face, bro. That's just what it is. He's an amazing heel. He's just doing his job. So when he did that, and then pretty much the Don Callis family started beating up the Kenny Omega. And then Will Ospreay came out. They had their little stare down moment. What's to come? I thought that was it was an alright way to end the night. But overall, Dynamite, I mean, if you're trying to compete against even NXT, this ain't the way, bro. I think Tony Khan's probably just like, you know what? We're just going to stay on our own lane and try not to compete with WWE. Because they really had to compete with, 1, Raw Netflix, and then 2, NXT with The Rock. And 2 new titles being pretty much 2 new titles being transferred into the new guard, as they like to call it. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens with Dynamite later on next week. I really do wish that Ricochet gets more mic time or has more development, because he's one of the reasons I started really keeping up with AEW. Him and Bobby Lashley, actually. Everyone else, I mean, they've been there since the beginning, you know, since AEW was formed, so I'm not really too interested anymore. But we'll see what happens. And if you like this kind of content, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.